I'm not very good with comedy competitions. I'm not gonna lie. I've never done well. I had the last comedy competition that I did a couple years ago. I was just starting out, and it was the Sierra Mist Funniest Person in Utah comedy competition. Yeah, I know. They set the bar high on that one. Listen, trying to find the funniest person in Utah, that's like trying to hold a beauty contest at McDonald's. You know, you're like, what are you trying to do? Alright, you're the prettiest of that group, now get back on the fries. You know, like you're trying to... Anyway, let me give you, and it's Sierra Mist, by the way. Sierra Mist, who we all associate with comedy, right? Sierra Mist is like the gay, confused cousin of the soft drink family. Sierra Mist tastes like Sprite, but the word Sierra Mist means Mountain Dew. It's like, pick a side, Sierra. You don't even know. Oh, she's so confused. Anyway, the comedy competition was held inside of a Walmart. And to give you an idea of the scale in which, you know, the caliber of performances we were doing. And I'm not talking about in front of a Walmart, like a nice stage with a podium or anything like that. I'm not talking about behind a Walmart, you know, where the Mexicans are smoking and breaking into cars or anything like that. I mean, inside of a Walmart. They just pushed some shelves aside of just shit that wasn't selling well that week, boxes of Sierra Mist, and they set up a mic stand and a microphone, and they put 3 radio DJs behind us. And these radio DJs are basically just sitting here, you know, going, where the hell did my life go wrong? I'm in a Walmart judging a comedy competition. And then the only other people that are listening to my jokes were other comedians across an aisle that are sitting there going, where the hell did my life go wrong? I'm in a comedy competition in a Walmart. And I'm sitting here just standing in the middle of a Walmart just telling jokes to nobody. The only people that were really listening were just kind of migrant workers walking up and down the aisles looking at me going, wait a second, if this guy's here, who's running the Chevron? I'm just going to go get some free gas. What? That El Camino needs fuel. It was the weirdest. It was like telling jokes to an oscillating fan because no one would catch the punchlines. I was like, listen. Oh, you missed the punchline. Oh, I'm not funny. I'm in the middle of a Walmart just vomiting for like 30 minutes. Oh, I gotta be careful how I say that. Big brother's watching. Some of you guys are looking at my shoes going, are those laces or fuses? What's going on here? Oh my God. Grab the kids, let's go. Don't pay the tab. No, it's a comedian's term. Comedians will say, bombing means you suck if you were eating it on stage. You know what my favorite comedian's term, by the way, not to go off on a tangent? Someone once told me when I got off stage, they're like, dude, you're so funny you could take a shit on stage and the crowd would love you for it. What? Where did that come from? Who's taking shits on stage? Like, they really love my material. I'm gonna try this. This is not working. Oh my God. At what point do you just pinch it off and go, I made a horrible error. I immediately regret this decision. Oh God. That is no good. Oh my God. I apologize, by the way, for you guys that have ADD. I walk around a lot, and that's because I fart on stage. And yeah, it's a guy thing. We fart and then we walk away from it. You don't plant your feet and fart. That's terrorism, you know? Take that! Take that! Anyway, sorry, back to the comedy competition. Here's the thing though, I knew going into this comedy competition exactly how bad I was going to do, and I'll tell you how I knew this. When you walk into a comedy competition, and you look at the other comedians, the other contestants, you can tell how funny they are by how ugly they are. It's a direct correlation. And I walked in there, I mean, when you see an ugly guy, it's like seeing a dude on steroids. You're just like, whoa, this guy's going to be funny. And I'll tell you what, let me give you an example of who won this comedy competition. The guy that came in 3rd place, a giant, like, a big Mexican dude with an underbite, made him look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I was just expecting him, his arms to shrink down. Don't move. His vision is based on movement. Anyway, the next guy that won, big 7'2" closeted gay guy, he's like, listen guys, after we finish the mimosas, let's get some pussy. What? That doesn't sound right. It's just weird. The guy that won, you guys just saw him. The guy right before me, Dave Metcalf, a real life hunchback. I'm not making that up. Yeah, exactly. A very funny guy. But, oh, by the way, not a humpback. He corrected me on that. That's a whale. I didn't know that. But yeah. I love Dave. I mean, I've got him in my phone under Hunchy Poo. He's a great guy. But you gotta know when you walk into a comedy competition with a guy like that, you're like, he's gonna beat me. He's funnier than me. I know that right now. He just went on before me. I mean, look, if you would have taken the 4 of us and taken a picture, it looks like a nice don't smoke while you're pregnant ad campaign. This is why guys guys bring girls to the comedy club in the first place? I mean, look, they don't bring you here to see a bunch of good-looking guys. Comics are ugly. Guys bring girls here on dates so they can point up at the stage and go, see, honey, that's what's out there. You're lucky you're coming home with me. Yeah. That guy looks like his mom married a Sasquatch. You guys, I shop at American Eagle. I bought these pants. I'm trying to look better because of the comedy competition ego problems, you know. Here's the thing about the American Eagle. Have you guys ever been there? The AE? Very weird place. Yeah, it's you walk in there, immediately you're greeted by this like shirtless queer. You're just like, oh there, super queer. Like, give me some space here. And he's got a headset on. I don't know why. He's just got a headset on. Apparently, their store is small. It can't be to communicate within the store. It must be like a direct line to Ryan Seacrest or something. Like, what's the gayest in fashions, Ryan? All right, Seacrest out. Anyway, so I'm looking around at clothes, and I find the first pair of pants I picked up, these ones right here. Do you see that? They have the knees shredded and frayed away. I took them to the girl at the front desk. What the hell are you doing? Why, are you, is this a DI or something? You're selling used pants here? And they're like, no, that's the fashion. The clothes look like they've been worked in, worn. And I said, I can understand that. You know, every pair of pants I've owned essentially have gotten the knees frayed away and worn away. That happens when you spend time on your knees, like if you're a carpenter. It looks like you've been working, contributing to society. But other pairs of pants have the thighs shredded and frayed away. Do you see that? How do you explain that to somebody? It's not like my legs don't work. I'm not dragging myself around in a marine crawl everywhere I'm going. Hey guys, look, I'm contributing to society. I didn't even park in a handicap stop. No, it looks ridiculous. Pair of pants I ended up buying, I'm just telling you this for shits and giggles, I bought them because of the joke. They have the crotch shredded and frayed away. I look at those and just laugh my ass off. How are you going to explain that to anybody? I don't look like a clubber. I'm not grinding against girls all day long or anything. My own mother took a look at my pants. She's like, honey, are you dating a Mormon again? What's going on? I haven't seen zipper